Live from the Philippines. My name is Mike, and let's get the party started. Just here in the Philippines. I'm from the USA, and I was gonna put a video out tonight, but I just didn't have. I don't know. I didn't have anything ready. I was trying to find something good that I've done before, and I was like, just tired of looking and tired of trying to figure it out. So I figured it'd be a good time to do a live, and here we are. So I'm just see if there's going to be a live tonight. I say there's a live, but it all depends on if other people are here. So anyway, let's walk over here, see what's going on today. Hey, check that out. There's a, let's go. There's another one. Another one. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. All right, so. I don't know, just a little bit bored tonight. I ate a bunch of street food tonight. Talk about that. I think I accidentally deleted 2 videos. Both were great videos too. But anyway, here's what it is. Hey, so what's out here? Gotta hold on to this. Hey. There we go. All right, survive that. Stick this between the knees, please, Louise. Please, Louise. Here we go. Now I look like an old man, crazy old man. Anyway, just chill here and see if anybody shows up to the bar stool. Ba 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 dee dee, ba 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 dee dee. Had too much street food tonight. Julie T. Bastillo, how you doing? What's up, Julie? Are you in Philippines? Julie T. Bastillo. Bastillo, maybe? It's Bastillo. Good to see you. Lily K's back in town. How you doing, Lily? Rahul. Hey, Rahul. Yo, what's up, bro? How you doing, Rahul? Where's everybody from? I'm from the USA, but I'm over here in the Philippines. Yep, just chilling tonight. I guess it's Friday night. I don't even keep track of what day it is. I'll throw this down. Maybe try to look a little cooler. Look a little cooler like that. Raul. Raul, lots of love from India. Hey, Raul, did I go to your channel? Have I been to your channel? Ba 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 loo ba ba wham bam bam to the further. Oh, Lily's from Alaska. Hey, Lily. Hey, I was just I watched a video the other day about Alaska, and I think it's Anchorage, where they pay people to live there. Are you in Anchorage? Are they paying people to live in Anchorage? Because I tell you what, if they're going to pay me to live there, maybe I'll go to freaking Alaska. James Salver. Hi, how are you? I'm good. How you doing, James? James Alver. James Alver. I'm sorry. James Alver. Where are you from, my friends? We got From India, we got Rahul. And from Alaska, we got Lily. You know, I've got a cousin's daughter named Lily. I haven't seen her in a long time. She's like really short and really skinny and full of energy. Let's see, Messi or Modi? Messi or Modi? Same to me. I don't really watch soccer. James says, I'm okay, but I got arrested on the 1st of November. Why? What'd you get arrested for, James? Lily says, I was in Bethel, but I moved, I forgot what the town is called. Oh, okay, Lily. El Racer, hello, how you doing? El Racer, YouTube. Here's over $5,000. Awesome, bro. Where's here? What are you talking about? Wow, what's up, Pogie? The handsome man. How are you doing? Princess wants to know if I respect the Lord. I respect everybody, including the Lord. And that's one thing on my channel is I want everybody to respect everybody. Everybody. Let's see. Calais says, hey, what's up, Calais? How nice, says Princess. Pogie says, how are you? Oh, I'm doing fine, bro. How you doing? I'm gonna be doing a birthday party tomorrow, man. I'm spending a bunch of money on this birthday party. We're gonna go to a resort. We're gonna eat a bunch of stuff. I'll probably do a video about that resort too. Go swimming and stuff like that. Princess says, how nice. Let's see. Calais says, I live in the Philippines too. Hey, Calais, what part of the Philippines? I'm in Mindoro. El Racer lived in Mamar. Dude, El Racer? There was a guy over here in the Philippines. I met him over in Manila. He was from Mamar. He had a business here in the Philippines. And that's why he was down here in Manila. Really awesome dude. Really awesome guy from Mamar. Pogie says, sorry if I have now this past few days I'm busy. Oh, busy. Okay, cool. Yeah, no problem, man. No problemo. So you've been busy. What you been up to, man? Let's see. I have kids. Yeah, I got one kid. One kid. She's a big kid now. Very, very big. Let's see. Barbie Vlog says hi from the Philippines. Thank you, Barbie. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm here in Mindoro, by the way. I got a highway over here in front of me that, anyway, sometimes you hear the traffic go by. El Nido, Palawan. Calais is in El Nido, Palawan. I heard that's really a beautiful place. Do you think that's like the most beautiful place in the Philippines? El Nido? El Racer says sit 7. Yeah, why not? Sit 7. Princess says who? Princess says who? Kids? Do I have a kid? Yeah, I have a wonderful daughter. She's awesome. She's the best daughter in the whole wide world. Calais says me. Oh, you're my daughter, Calais? Princess says, yeah. I said, yeah, she's the best daughter in the whole wide world. Calais said, yes. The water is nice. So, oh yeah, it's really awesome out there, huh? Clear. What are you doing out there in El Nido? What are you doing there? You been living there like all your life, or what? If it's too loud, let me know. I'll go inside. Go sit inside if I need to. Hey, Isa, hello, what's up? Isa. How you doing, Isa? Secret agent man, secret agent man. Let's try this thing. Unexpected adult problem. Anyway, that's popped up on, let's see. I'll put that out, and there it is on the screen. What's an unexpected adult problem you've had, I guess? Let's see. I'm in Korea. I know to speak English. Calais and in UAE. I'm gonna go inside because it's a little bit loud there. Aisa, how you doing, Aisa? Where are you from? Aisa, I think. Hola, ¿cómo estás? How are you? Let's see. El Racer and Aisa. Hola. Speaker Man. What's up, Speaker Man? It's Zen. How you doing again, my friend? How was your day? How's everybody's day been? Day, night? Aisa's in the Philippines too. Thank y'all for supporting me, Philippines. Y'all are awesome. The Philippines people are awesome. Tonight I went and had some street food tonight. The street food I ate some kwek. And I had some, what do you call it, dynamite? Yeah, the dynamite was really good. And I had some lumpia. What do they call it? The vegetable type, lumpia gale. I think it's gale. I think it's vegetable, maybe. Let's see. Princess says, "On its night." On its night. Zen says, "I don't have school until Saturday." That's cool, man. I mean, yeah, it's Friday night. So until Saturday, that's tomorrow. Let's see. Nice. Aisa says, good food. Togay. Oh yeah, I had some barbecue too. Barbecue on the grill. And yeah, barbecue on the grill, the kwek, and the lumpia, and the dynamite, and the Shanghai. I had that as well. Did you know that Super Typhoon? Did I know it? Yeah, we're like, we go way back. He's an old friend of mine, Super Typhoon. Did I know him? No, I didn't have to deal with that Super Typhoon. It wasn't bad in my area, but yeah, I mean, there was a lot of places like Cebu that got it pretty bad. Over there in Bogo, Cebu, there's a big Jollibee that was totally destroyed by the typhoon, unfortunately. And the thing that bothers me about that is all the jobs that got lost, from that, destroying the Jollibee, those people that can't work there. El Racer says, you should do a gaming channel. All right, well, I'm listening to whatever you think, man. Kaylee, do you have a let me guess, you have a gaming channel, I believe. In the Philippines. Yep. And lumpia, toge or lumpia. What is toge? I hate the Super Typhoon. Yeah. Let's see. Isa says the wind is so strong. Yeah, it wasn't bad here at all in Mindoro where I'm at. And it's so cold. I love cold wind, to be honest with you. Kaylee says, but yeah, you don't want it too strong as far as that goes. For real. For real in the Philippines. Yeah, I'm in the Philippines. You're in the Philippines. Zen says, Monday. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Isa says the Super Typhoon or Bengyang Yuan. Oh yeah, that's the other name for it, right? Justice wants to know, can we play trivia? Yeah, well, I mean, we could do the music game. If y'all want to do a music game, we'll do that. Um, 4 people. If 4 people put in game in the comments, we'll do the music game. Music game will be me giving y'all like a title and y'all try to figure out who is the singer for the song, that song title. Let's see, I have school to Monday. The typhoon was bigger than Philippines. Yeah, it looked like it, didn't it? It looked like it, but I tell you what, it wasn't bad at all here. I expected there to be a lot of rain, but there wasn't. I didn't hardly get any rain. You know, when that typhoon was going on, I had the flu. I had the flu, so I just stayed in bed. I was like, man, I hope it don't get crazy and a bunch of water start coming into the house and everything, because I'm too sick to get out of bed. Let's see. The typhoon was bigger than the Philippines, he says. Justice Force said hi. Hey, Justice. Where you from, Justice? Like I said, if 4 people say game, then we will do game. And it will be like trying to guess who is the singer for the song that I give you. He's like 50. The typhoon was bigger than, oh, my age? Yeah, I'm like 50. Roll. Roll. Yeah, you sound like the guy that I was over on his channel. He was from India. But I guess it's not you. It's been a while since I've been over there, so I don't remember exactly who it was, but I think his name was Raul. Jawbreaker is not a nice person. Anybody want me to get rid of Jawbreaker? Because, Jawbreaker doesn't bother me. He's an idiot. But if he bothers you, I will get rid of this guy. Let's see, maybe you saw someone else's channel with the same name. I just remember that Raul name. That's all I remember. I report him. If you want to, it's up to you. Or you want me to get rid of him, I'll get rid of him. Whatever you want to do. I mean, doesn't matter to me. Jawbreaker. Oh, did you already report him, by the way? Here, let me see what I can do to him. Yeah, we'll report him too. Shoot, why not? Let's see. He's being a bully, I think. Yeah, we'll go with bully. And he's harassing me. Yeah, we'll go with that. There you go. Have a good day. See ya, Jawbreaker. It doesn't really bother me, but if it bothers other people, he's out. Let's see, Wowie Dolorito. Here's Filipino. Hey, Wowie, good to see you. Raul wants to go to the Philippines. They just changed the rules for people from India, Raul. Basically, y'all can get a visa-free 14 days visa-free visa to come over to the Philippines. And Aisa says has asthma. Man, I'm sorry about that, Aisa. Sometimes I feel like I have it. Let's see. I'm Filipino. Good to see you, Wowie. What part of the Philippines are you from, Wowie Dolorito? And Jawbreaker from New York. He's still here. How do you still wind up being here? They don't want you around for some reason, bro. Let's see. Let's see. So anyway. And there you go. Okay. Yeah, I saw that, Zen. Mark. Hey, What's up, Mark? How you doing, Mark? Lastimoso. Isa says, I'm in Manila. Oh, over in Venezuela. Um, Venezuela, yeah. I stayed over in Manila. I stayed over in Quezon City and Ortigas and Makati and all over the place. But Venezuela, I'm trying to remember exactly where that is. I think it's sort of like going up to the zoo, I believe. Have you been to the zoo, Aisa? Or anybody been to the zoo in the Philippines? What do you guys think of it if you have? Been thinking about going to it. Hoo 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 hoo. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you, bro. Mark. Raul says, what's your opinion on Indian people? I mean, how you describe them? Have you met any Indian people? Oh yeah, I used to spend a lot of time with people from India, Indian people in the USA. A lot of time I spent with them, and very wonderful people, very nice people, and very smart people. Yeah, smart, nice, wonderful, family oriented. It was fun. Oh, Isa went. You like the zoo? I remember when I have only two. I got scared of a tiger. Oh, at 2 years old. Wow. Yeah, yeah. I would love to go back to the zoo. If you're ever in the USA and you're in North Carolina, they have a wonderful zoo there in the middle of North Carolina. It's in a place called Asheboro. Let's see, what is 42 and plus 25? That would be 767. 67 Zen. 67. You wanted me to say 67? You're so funny, Zen. Rick says, money doesn't change her attraction to the guy. If you lead with that, the relationship doesn't last. You are exactly correct, Rick. That's exactly what I tell people. Do not lead with money. And yeah, it's not gonna change the attraction to the guy. What it's going to do is it's going to get her attracted to the money. if you if you lead with it, she's actually going to devalue you. She's going to value you less because she's going to feel like you are somebody that needs to use money to attract people. Let's see, I've seen so many fail because of the guys. I have a hard time saying this one. Naivety. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty sad, bro. You're right. It's pretty sad. Um, this is something that I would like to work on myself as far as, not for me, but I'm saying it's trying to strengthen guys. We need to strengthen guys so guys are able to handle the world and handle relationships and be leaders like they're supposed to be too. Zen says, c'est seven. Aisa says, oh, can you solve 2.34 times the 5.34? Sure, why not? Well, yeah, why not? Let me think about it real quick. Let's see. If I thought about 2.34 and then I multiplied it times, let's see, 5.34. Now, just thinking really, really hard, I'd probably say it's 12.4956. 12.4956 would be my answer. Zen says, 67. Let's see, Rick says, so many expats do not understand this. Yeah, they're not very smart, bro. Aisa says, I love these lives. Aisa, I appreciate that. You're such a sweet heart. Zen says it's 12.4956, which is exactly what I said. Let's see. Rick says you should do a video on this topic. Yeah, I mean, I I've done a little bit of the romance, love kind of stuff. And I've been putting some girls out there as far as that are looking for guys. And there was one guy looking for girls. So I did a video with that too. Actually, no, the guy was looking for guy. But anyway, Aisa says, hi. Hey, Aisa says Zen. And hello, what? It's 12.4956 says Zen. That's correct. Let's see, Desert Channel Explorers. Hey, man. Hey, Desert Channel Explorers. I went to one of your lives for a little while. I didn't say anything because I didn't stay there too long, but I did go to it for a few minutes, yeah. I didn't have a lot of time to stay on the live at the time, just to let you know. But I'm planning on going to see more of your stuff as far as that goes. Let's see. Speaker Man Zen says, what is 99 times 99? Now, if I had to guess what 99 times 99 would be, I'd probably say it'd be about 9,801. But I'm totally guessing, 9,801 maybe? Let's see. David Matthew Tabor. Hey, what's up, David Matthew Tabor? I hope I said that right. Let's see. How difficult is it to find work in the Philippines? Okay, where are you coming from? Where are you coming from, and do you have any kind of specialties? And so, because that's something that I need to know more about, is more information instead of like just saying a generic answer because everybody's different. Desert Channel says, happy to see you. You too, Desert. I appreciate that. Like done. Desert Channel, by the way, what's your name? You don't have to give it to me. It's up to you, I'll try to remember your name is the reason I ask. Whenever I go into a store or to get some food or whatever, I always try to look at name tags and use the people's name because that's important. People are a person. They're not a number or just a individual, they're a person, So treat everybody with respect, Let's see, Zen says 9801. Yep, I think I said that answer as well. Let's see, appreciated, you're welcome, Desert. It's Charles. Oh, okay, Charles. Nice to meet you, Charles. Thank you for coming to my channel. Thank you for supporting me. I appreciate everything everybody in here does. Everybody that comes. Lomo Cards is back. How you been? Yeah, I haven't seen you, bro. You haven't seen me. Yeah, it's been a while. How you been doing? Thank you for coming in as well. Aisa says, Unk, this is too advanced for YouTube lives. Let's see. David Matthew Tabor says, USA, yeah, I worked in maintenance. Oh, you're from the USA, you worked in maintenance for semiconductor machines and did maintenance on machines in the plastics industry. Okay, bro. Here's your answer. David, if you want to find work in the US, Philippines. If you want to find work in the Philippines, the best thing to do is to get married to somebody here, okay? If you get married to somebody here, then you are eligible to go work somewhere. If you're not married to someone here, then you won't be eligible to just go work anywhere. The Philippines country does not want to hire people outside the country unless you're married to someone here or they have a big need for work that they can't find somebody here in the country to do. So if it's going to be very, 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 very tough, and I mean like 99% extremely tough for them not to find anybody to do that kind of work here, then they will look outside of the people, the regular people here in the Philippines. So it's going to be hard unless you marry someone here. That's one thing. Number two is you can come over and you could get a work like a nomad, like work through another country kind of thing. And instead of working through the Philippines, do work through like teaching would be one thing, tutoring, kind of stuff like that, or some kind of online job from the US. That would be the best thing to do. If you got the online job from the US, come over here and do it. Have them say, okay, you can go to the Philippines and work. That would be the best thing because they're probably going to pay you a lot more than being an employee here in the Philippines for Philippines people, businesses. Let's see, guys. Okay. Always here for you. Thank you, Charles. I appreciate that. Yeah. Thank you, Charles. Room tour, El Racer. Here, I'll just do a scan thing here. There you go. A pan. I call it, I guess. Let's see. I love these Zunk. Let's see, my bro, I have to go to sleep. I have my school tomorrow. Okay, Lomo Cards, take care. Good to see you again. Lomo Cards, I think you were you the one from Baguio? Lomo? It might already be gone, but anyway. Evan says, hi, how you doing, Evan? Evan, I think you're from Baguio too, ain't you? Let's see. Hi again, Alicia Fuentes. Hey, how you doing? 6'7", yo. Aisa says, I am from Philippines and I love these lives. Thank you. And Miss Queen says, hey, Miss Queen, how you doing? And where are you from? I'm in the Philippines myself, from USA originally. It's a tough, a verified person. Verified, ain't it? Yeah. Let's get this view count to 67. I appreciate that, El Racer. And hi, I'm new. Hey, 6604. I'll just call you 6604. How you doing? Where you from? Let's see, Lomo says the volcano in Carato to explode in 1883. It was so loud, right? Yeah, I know. I was around 1883, I'm sure, right? Let's see, Aisa says, you got a verified person in chat. Yeah, I don't know exactly what that means, but it sounds awesome. Let's see, I'm not going to leave. I love these loves, bro. What is 6'7" times 6'7"? I mean, if I had to guess what 6'7" times 6'7" would be, I'd probably say 4,489. But anyway, I'm just guessing. Let's see. Lumbo Card says I have to go. I have to go there for a long time. It was 3 years. 3 years. Oh, okay. Baguio. All right, gotcha. Aisa says 4,489. There you go. Unexpected adult problem. Anybody got one of those? Anybody got an idea for an unexpected adult problem? I'm going to say, just like disease, you don't expect it, right? Like dementia, stuff like that. It's not expected. It just happens on you, diseases, stuff like that. This popped up on my thing, and I just said, okay, let's ask this question. How old are you? Yeah, I'm real close to 50. Very, very close to 50. And Zen says he's fast. That is correct. You are fast, my friend. Zen, you're 18? Really? I didn't know that. I know it now, I guess. Why not? Let's see. Is it depression? Isa, well, I was talking about this question up here on my thing, on my screen here. I was talking about dementia, Alzheimer's, that kind of thing, right? All six, okay. All right, 6 times 3, 18, why not? But anyway, depression's another one too, though, right? Lemon Card says, now I am 27. Racer says lying. Who's lying? That he sits? Yeah, I don't think he sits either. No, I don't think he sits. But anyway, maybe 6 times 3, maybe. Tumalap says, wow, you survived the super typhoon. I know, I'm surprised, right? Even me, the city boy, survived the super typhoon. I'm going to do a song, though, about being a country boy. Even though I'm not really a country boy, I'm a city boy, mostly. But anyway, I'm going to do a country. I do like country music, though. Anybody else like country music in here? Charles, you here, man? You like country music? What kind of music you like, Charles? What kind of music do you guys like? I'm asking the whole crew. Shabing, shabang. 67. I knew it. I knew he was 67. Zen. Let's see. Tumilap says I'm in Philippines, but in Bohol. I've been to Bohol. I took a bus, and when I was on the bus, I passed the Chocolate Hills. I came in from the bottom area down there at the beach where there's a lot of tourists go. And then I traveled up a road and I went up, I don't remember the name of these towns and that I went to. I don't remember, but I do remember, man, I can't remember. Anyway, I went to a bunch of places in Bohol. Let's see, Limo Card says the super typhoon was so loud. I almost broke my ear. Drums. Drums, please. Speak man, sit. 7. I'm 10. I do it all again. I actually love lumpia. You know that hot one. That was a good one. What was the hot one again? I forgot. Dynamite. That's what it was. Dynamite. It's my favorite food, lumpia. Yeah, lumpia is great, but there's also always been all types of lumpia. When I first came to the Philippines, I remember I went in some grocery store and I saw it, and I said, hey, I was hungry, so I got one. That was my first thing that I ate here in the Philippines, was the lumpia. And then I found a Jollibee, and I was like, okay, I don't know what this place is all about, but I went inside and I saw they had spaghetti and fried chicken and stuff, and I tried their food out as well. Licka to my lap says, I almost got hit by a tree in the super typhoon. Well, I'm glad you survived, bro. Stay safe. What's up, Carl? How you doing? Sean, hi. How you doing, Sean? And you're from the Philippines, Sean? Yo, what's up? Peace, my brother. Let's see. Nicka. Timalap says, I love lumpia, but I like chicken adobo. I like some, I like different things. Sinigang. I like tinola. Yeah, tinola is really good. I like adobo. I like menudo. Zen says, I got to go. Bye. Zen. All right, take care, bro. Isa says, yes, sir. Unc likes lumpia. I like jalebi, says Sean. Yes, I have 1 M or Unc. I'm farming. What the heck does that mean, to my lap? You have 1 M aura, Unc, I'm farming. Is this like through, what's that game, Roblox? Carl Vincil says, I'm also from the Philippines. What's up, Carl? How you doing? Where you from? What part of the Philippines you're in? Isa says, Unc, have you tried Manginasa? Are you talking about the restaurant, Manginsal? Is that the name of it, I think? The chicken? Like the grilled chicken, Manginsal? Yeah, it's Manginsal. It's like 2 words, though, I think. Yeah, Manginsal. Yeah. Yeah, that's one of my favorite places to eat. It's like a barbecue restaurant. Yeah, yeah. They have the grilled pork. They have the grilled chicken. Yeah. The first thing I had was the grilled pork. But yeah, it's all good. It's a great restaurant. Carl's over in Masbate, which I'm not very familiar with. Not really familiar with it. I think is that a small island, Carl? Like near Cebu, out that way, in the middle around Cebu area or something like that. Let's see. Nika Laka Timalap says aura is a thing where is like a thing like you're gaining some coolness. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. I remember it now. Nika Lika Timalap. Ming Saul. Yeah, Ming Saul is awesome. Try McAdoo. I go to McDo a lot. I like the French fries. They got my favorite French fries at McDo. Let's see, Yaisa says, Sean, and coffee. I like your coffee. But you know, I had some coffee at Jollibee a few days ago, and it was really good too. Carl says, in the middle of the Philippines. That's what I was thinking. Capital's Rodeo. Is it an awesome place to go to? Is that like a really wonderful place to go? I don't know. Don't know much about it. Or is it like, it's okay? Let's see. Aisa says, I think he lives in America, so he knows MC. You're funny. Yeah. El Racer says, in my class, I broke my arm because I was learning Taekwondo. I went to the doctor and I got a cast. I feel better. I hope you feel better too, bro. You will feel better. It just takes time. You know what they say? What they say? They say, love takes time to heal. Oh, no, that's love. But anyway, I'm sure it's arms too. Yeah, arms take time to heal when they're hurting so much. Let's see. Yeah, says Carl. What's up, Carl? Okay, so it is awesome. All right, I got to go now. Good luck, Unc. All right, Carl, take care, bro. Let's see. Bana whiskey. What's up, Yulam? What's your Yulam? My Yulam today was some grilled pork. Yeah, like barbecue pork. Yeah, on the stick. What about you, bro? Whiskey? What was your ulam today? As I have asthma, it's hard to breathe. I can run fast, he says. All right, well, don't overdo it, bro. Aluka, are you okay? Okay, I have no idea what that means, stoppy. Nika says, El Racer, I'm a Jitsu Jasan. It's a thing where you fight. It's a thing where you gotta break your opponent's bones. Let's see, Aisa. Well, congratulations. My daughter, she took Taekwondo too. Yeah, I sent her to school for that. So she's ready to fight. Let's see, but I don't have enough stamina. Just let it build up over time, just get used to things, you know what I mean? Daphne says, Nahat says, hi, Daphne Nahat. Hey, what's up, Daphne? Where you from? Let's see, Aisa says, if I run, I would breathe the heck out of you. Oh, yeah, I can expect that, bro. So take it, don't go like and try to build up, slowly over time. Try to improve throughout your life. Sean says, try McDo. It's tasty. Nika Timulap says, oh, do you play the Roblox thing? I haven't. I've been wanting to play and I just haven't gotten around to it. Anybody in here do Discord? Anybody do that? Discord? Lorenz says, what's up? How you been, Lorenz? What's up? How you doing, bro? El Racer says, okay. Nika Tomalap says, Unc, you play robots? No. Isa says, I don't know. why I can still run, even though I will pass out. I don't know either. Tumalap says, yeah, I do have DC. DC? You have DC? What is DC? DC. Let's see. Issa says, I remember when I was hungry. Then I ate a coin. And then I passed out. Okay, bro. Let's see. Aisa says, Nino, yes. Philip says, how old are you, mister? Phil Collins is back in the house. Philip, I'm close to 50, bro. Close to 50. How old are you, Philip? Let's see. Phil Collins says, what's up, brother? I got no buenos. No, the women's as evils. I don't know what to say to you, Mr. Phil Collins. Just sing a song says, and you can talk about and you say I can't remember the words. Anyway, hey, good morning from New Mexico. What's up, Cow Billy? How's it going, Mr. Cow Billy from New Mexico? We know where Billy the Kid's from, right? New Mexico, bro. Let's see, Discord. You're a Discorder? To my lip. To my lip. What is going on, bro? I'm just hot, man. Let's see, Philip's 35. Okay, well, I'm a little bit over 50, but I'm really close to 50. Aisa says, as now I am a big back. Nikki says, Unc is a legend, staying up late. You're funny, bro. Aisa says, Unc, how long is this live? It's only 45 minutes right now. Let's see, Philip says, are you a Filipino or an American? I am a Mikipino, bro. Mikipino. I'm Mike from America who has adapted to the Filipino way of life. Let's see. Loren says, do you know Napoleon? Napoleon Dynamite? El Racer says, time for me. Is that who you're talking about? Napoleon Dynamite? Oh, you're talking about Napoleon the soldier, the little soldier. He was an Italian guy, right? But I think was he in France? Was he an Italian guy in France? I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I remember that old dude. Aisa says, cuz I will not stop watching this live. Thank you, Aisa. Says, Aran, the video vlog. Hi, what's up, Aran? How you doing? Where you from? Let's see, Philip says, I'm a Filipino. Era says, watching from the Philippines. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You are awesome, 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 awesome. Let's see, Tumalap says, Unc, I'm gonna go to the below. AC in YouTube. Philip says, it's 9:27 here in the Philippines. Ortega. He was the French Imperial, bro. French, but was he totally French though? Or maybe did he fight the Italians? I think he had something to do with Italians too. I mean, I remember him wearing the big hat and being with France, but didn't he have something to do with Italy? Let's see. Lemis says, done, subscribe and like. Thank you, Lemis. How you doing? Where you from? Lemis. You move. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Let's see. Aisa says, it's 9:28 in the Philippines. Right now, Unc. Apollemos says, Unc, it's me. Nicka. Oh, okay, Apollemos. Hey, this is my main account. Okay, Apollemos. Why you got two accounts, bro? Let's see. I miss Yumoa. I'm from Bulacan. Oh, yeah, I've stayed in Bulacan. I stayed up in Bulacan for a little while as well. I used to hang out at that mall in Bulacan. What was it called? SM Mesa or something like that. Good to see you, little miss. Yamoa. Let's see. Philip says, God bless. Thank you, Philip. You're awesome. Take care. You be wonderful always. Be sweet, be nice, be kind, and I hope you all the blessings in your life, my friend. A Palamos says, I don't know, for fun. Two phone? Two phone. Oh, okay. I don't know, for fun. I got you. Aisa says, y'all like and sub to this legend. You're crazy. I mean, you're funny, man. You're funny. Let's see. Billican is a province. Yeah, they got a couple malls up that way. I remember, what was it? SMS, I think was the name of it. Bullican, oh no, Del Monte. Del Monte was the name, right? I think it's Del Monte. I wonder if I can get rid of this thing. Yeah, I think I can end it. Yeah, there we go. I got rid of that. All right. Yeah, Del Monte is the name of it. San Jose Del Monte. Let's see. Add a sticker. Weirdly satisfying. Dang. Okay, we'll try this new sticker out. See what happens. Oh, hey, there's a new sticker up there, over here somewhere. Okay. Get it right. Get it right, Uncle. Come on, man. Doesn't want to move. Why don't it move? Okay, I guess. Is it on my face? Do y'all see that? Is that thing on my face? Okay, there we go. Put it somewhere out of the way so I can read better. Let's see. Hey, you all right? Heck no, man. What's up, Betty Cow? Morgan, how you doing? Thank you, love you, Moa. And I'm going to read back here to, you have a membership? Nope, don't have a membership. Isa says SM, I think it's Super Mall. SM, yeah, I think you're right. Yeah. From what I understand, the guy that started the SM, it was actually, I think, a shoe. It was like a shoe business that he started, like a shoe mall, I believe. And then it turned into like super malls. Let's see, Love You Moa says, like, subscribe. I appreciate that. Love you, Moa. You're awesome. You're awesome. Betty Cow Morgan says, hey, you all right? Nope. I mean, yep. I mean, I think. Aisa says, I'm so sorry, but all right. Aisa, do what you got to do. Michael says, what's it like in the Philippines? It's wonderful, Michael Wose. Hey, Michael, how you doing? Where you from? Yeah, I love the Philippines. I've been here over 2 years. I mean, it's a great place to me. Doesn't mean it's a great place for you, though. I've got over 600 videos talking about the culture, the people, the places, gives advice, stuff like that, So there's plenty of videos on my channel that's going to give you all sorts of information. You can go to playlist, and if you want to know about real estate, got stuff about real estate. If you want to know about like medical stuff over here, got stuff on that. And places, a lot of places over here. I mean, tons of stuff. Got over 6,000 islands. Got thousands and thousands of waterfalls over here. Beautiful, beautiful places to go to. And the people are fantastico. Moa says, Aisa says, I want to practice airwalk. Airwalk? What is airwalk anyway? I don't know. Let's see. El Racer says, bruh. Betty says, 53 years old. My children want to go to the Philippines. How is it there? Betty Cow. Yeah, it's great. It's great over here in the Philippines. Yeah, people should come. You're 53. Well, we're about the same age. They're very welcome to Americans. Are you in America? Let's see. Where are you from, Betty? just to give you an example, a story. I was hanging out with some military veterans here in the Philippines, right? And these guys that I were hanging out with, they were in the Vietnam War, working with us, the U.S., helping support us to fight communism over there in Vietnam. So yeah, we're tight, the U.S. and the Philippines people here. Yeah, they're it's awesome. Let's see. It's like a fantasy, Alpo, and it is sort of like a fantasy. Actually, it's amazing. I mean, every day to me, I work every day with my YouTube channel. I make a lot of videos, and I'm always doing things, but I still feel like every day is like a vacation. I feel like I'm on vacation every day, no matter how hard I'm working, and even the suffering I have to go through, because I stay. My the amount of money that I spend here is under $400 a month. So I don't have. I mean, I don't have to do that, but it's that's pretty tight, is what I'm saying. Let's see. Michael says, "Do you live in the Philippines permanently?" Myself, Michael. Um, not exactly, because one day I'll probably have to go back to the U.S. and make more money. It's not going to be a piece of cake to live over here unless you have enough money, or whatever. Let's see. Love you, Mua. Yes, I'm not like a rich dude or anything. Let's see. I miss you, Mua, and love you, Mua. Same. Okay. El Racer says, "Where y'all wife and kids, man?" Oh, mine? Well, I'm divorced. I don't have a wife. And my kid is, she's big. Let's see. Apamos says, Philippines, it's cool, but some places are dangerous. Yeah, yeah, just like anywhere else. Yeah. Anywhere it's the same way. USA, same way. I remember um, I told my mom, because she was scared of this neighborhood we were in. I said, Mom, I'm not scared of it because I know how to protect myself. But I said, "You're scared of this neighborhood?" "I'm not." And she's like, "Yes, you are. You got to be scared of this neighborhood. This is in the U.S." I said, "No, Mom." I said, "Stop the car, let me out." This was nighttime. It was dark. I said, "Let me out and just let me walk around, come back in an hour. Everything's going to be fine." And she's like, "No, Michael, no, I'm not doing that." She's like, anyway. Basically, you just got to be smart. And if you're smart, you can be in dangerous areas, you know. But I'm not in dangerous. I'm not in like a crazy dangerous area. I wouldn't say anything's perfect. Even in like super nice areas, there's bad people go to those areas too. Betty says, "Fair enough." Michael says, "I love a holiday there. The girls are beautiful." The girls are very beautiful, Michael. Oh my gosh, bro. You are correct. Alpomo says, "Behold, are the place that is the tourist attraction." Alpomos, you were the one that's from Behold, I believe. There's so many places to go to. I mean, in the Philippines, tons and tons and tons and tons of beaches and islands, and oh man, it's an awesome, awesome country. Cheap beer and pretty girls, and Michael's correct. You can get cheap beer and you can get pretty girls. Country Kind of Crazy says, "Good evening." Hey, Country Kind of Crazy, good to see you again. Good to see you again, Country Kind of Crazy. Oh, just crazy. She said it's okay to just call her crazy. Apomos says, "Unc, I have a YouTube channel. It's called Apomos." All right. Shout out for Apomos. Shout out for Apomos. A brother needs some support. Help him out. Or her. I'm not really sure if it's a him or her. But Apomos. If anybody wants to check him out sometime. Let's see. Mahal Kita Dati says, Mahal Kita. Mahal Kita means I love you. Now, Dati, I'm not sure what that means. But done, subscribe live, and I appreciate the Mahal Kita. How you doing, Mahal Kita, Dati, and where you from? You're in the Philippines somewhere, I assume. Let's see. I'm in Mindoro myself. Let's see. Betty Cal Morgan says, you know Delta Force? Not really. Not really. I remember there was a movie called Delta Force, but I never did watch it, and I really don't know much about Delta Force. I am prior Army. I was in the Army, but I really don't know much about Delta Force, to be honest with you. Delta Force, no way. I'm going to catch up, guys. I'm going to go real fast here. Oh, currently in Florida right now. Oh, okay, Betty. Good to see you. Let's see, a retired one. A retired one. Oh, okay, Betty. Congratulations on being retired. And gee, let's see. Betty says, search me up if you want. I don't mind. Betty. Betty, if you don't mind, just go over to one of my videos and just put a comment in, and I'll remember your name. And that way I can go to your profile, your channel, stuff like that. Let's see. Money Beat Explorer. Hi, how you doing, Money Beat Explorer? Let's see. Apollo Most says, what's your name? Still here. To my lap and me. And let's see. I'm gonna go real fast, but you can jump 400 a month, and I bet you're living nice. It's not living nice because it's this is 400 a month, and I wouldn't say living nice. I'm living fair. Let's put it that way. Let's see. Pa Kiss says, hi, done, subscribe and like. I'm used to living pretty nice in my life, especially over in the U.S., before I came here. Let's see, Betty, let's see, in the name, Cal Morgan. Yeah, if you don't mind doing that, I appreciate it. Betty Cal Morgan. Let's see, I just learned about Maria Cristina Falls, a major waterfall in Iligan City. Oh, I bet you that's beautiful, Kyle. Yeah, there's thousands of waterfalls over here. I've been to a few of them. I've got a video of one of them. And I should put another one out. I think I got some more stuff I could probably put out. I need to look through my videos first. No, I'm talking to him. Oh, El Racer says, want to hear some stories from missions before. Betty Cal, sure. I mean, if you want to, share what you want to share. Let's see, Oh, were you in the Delta Force, Betty? Oh, founder of Blue Bearing. Don't know anything about that. Venezuela is screwed, bro. Possible invasion of the country of Venezuela. Huh. Yeah, I think you're right, Lorenz. Let's see, Nods. Hey, welcome back. Done like, I appreciate that, Nods. Hello, Purple. Let's see, Cal says beaches in Buco Pandan. Well, Buco is coconut, but I'm not sure what the pandan is. I think it's bread, maybe. Probably the coconut bread. Personally, I like the Buco shakes. Nan says, I miss you more, love you more, pakis ninja account. Okay. All right, Nads. Good to see you again. Clock ticking. What place you live in, Unc? I live in Mindoro. All right. Yeah. Betty Cal Morgan, I just got your comment, so I'll be able to go check that out whenever I get over to that comment, and I can check it out. Let's see. Lorenz says, which do you like, 22, 38, or 45? 22 all day long, Lorenz. I was just thinking about that today, as a matter of fact. Ooh, son, 22. Bad Dad is a leaf, bro. Oh, it's a leaf. Okay. Okay, is that the banana leaf, maybe? I've eaten off banana leaves many times over here. Maybe that's what it is. The banana leaf, is that the pandan? Let's see. Alpoma says, Unc, I also have a YouTube channel. The channel is Uppermost. I've already said it, bro. Uppermost. Support Uppermost. Support Uppermost. This is a public service announcement. Thy must support Alpamos. Shiela Garcia. How you doing, Shiela Garcia? Good to see you. Good to see you. Where you from? Let's see. Apamos says, bye, huh? Bye, y'all. Peace. Remember, God loves you. All right. Thank you, Apamos. We appreciate all the love. You too. God loves you. And stay safe. And many, many blessings are wished to you, my friend. From my heart to you. But Cal Morgan says, you. Yep. Thank you for sending the comments, Betty. I can check out things. Let's see. Cal47 Billy says, Google says Buku's pandan salad is made with gulaman cubes, tropical palm fruits. Okay. I don't know if I've had this. Shredded young coconut and have I had this? I probably have had it, but I just don't remember. Because it sounds like something I had one time, maybe. I've definitely had gulaman. And I remember having something similar to what you're talking about. I'm not sure if it was the same thing. Pandan is leaf. Can be put on rice while cooking it. It smells good, different from banana leaf. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to learn a little bit more about that. Try it out if I haven't had it. I'm not sure if I've had the pandan thing. Let's see, Callie7 Billy, thank y'all for sharing that information. I really appreciate that. Because I love to put myself into cultures and learn the foods, learn the people, learn all sorts of stuff. And I mean, it has been a trip here in the Philippines because it has been so different than being over in the U.S. and the life we have over there. It's way different. Let's see. David Gamer says, hi, I am back, Unc. Hey, David Gamer, good to see you. Yeah, I remember you, bro. Let's see, Betty Cal Morgan says, shout out Nicholas, our medevac that died in combat. Anyway, story from me. Feel free to share if you'd like to. When stuff pops up, I try to read it if I have time. Let's see, do you remember me? Yeah, David Gamer. Good to see you, David. And Lorenz says, I love 120 mm smooth bore. That's an interesting thing to say, bro. Let's see, David says, can stay long, so bye. Can't stay long, I guess. All right, David, take care. I'm surprised I'm still on here. It's been 60-something minutes now. Anyway, trying to think of something to talk about. I know one thing. They're talking about over in the U.S., the President Trump is talking about giving $2,000 to people, like everybody. I'm like, man, I hope I get that. That would be awesome. $2,000. I mean, in the U.S., give me 5 more months in the Philippines. Let's see. ABC. ZZ is 1, 2, 3. Oh, by the way, I have this video. It's almost an hour long. It's about me being here in the province area and doing the things that the province people do, from washing clothes with the hands to cooking on the grill using the fanny thing to making tinola and grilling up fish and all sorts of different things, and no air condition, no luxury. Living the tough life. It's called like living as a Filipino or something like that on the thumbnail. That's one video. But my latest one is close to 1,000 views right now, and it's got about 30 likes, so it's doing great. So if anybody's watched any of my videos, I appreciate it, guys. If y'all have watched any of my videos, thank you very much. Let's see. Cal for Billy says, I hope we get 2,000. I'll be super chatting. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, the super chatting thing, hopefully I'll have that on my channel soon because I'm trying to get to 3,000 watch hours. I'm close, but not there yet. Maybe by the time the people get to 2,000. Betty Cal Morgan says, October the 6th, 2011, Operation Sandbox. It was the day of Taliban members in Afghan territory. Me, Gary, Jacket, and I got in a Pavy and flew to the Afghan base. After that, we got in an open Humvee. Wow, bro. Humvee. Yeah, I used to have a Humvee when I was in there. As a matter of fact, I used to love the Humvee, man. I used to love driving a Humvee. They were so comfortable. Big tires and everything. Let's see. Betty Cal Morgan says, I drove the Humvee with Gary on the passe and both dudes at the back. We drove at least an hour and until we saw an enemy missile on our left shoot a Black Hawk down. Whoa! So basically in the story, there's an enemy missile flying in, a Black Hawk helicopter up in the sky. Booyah! It shot it down. That fell on another Black Hawk, and it fell on top of another helicopter. Holy crap, dude. That's one heck of a story, Betty Cal Morgan. Wow. Let's see. El Racer says, why do I hear car? Because there's a highway right here where I'm at. It's the highway that goes all the way around Mindoro Island. And it's right beside where I'm at, unfortunately. That's the bad news. The good news is I pay almost nothing to stay here. I just got to pay electricity basically to stay in this place. So Betty says the debris barely got us, and we stopped since it was just crazy. Barely got us, and we stopped since it was just crazy. I can expect that. Yeah, I can understand that. I mean, Lorenz says, "Is that real?" Let's see. Betty Cal Morgan says, "Yes, a game based it off about it too." Oh, okay, cool. I think it was Battlefield 6 or something. Close to it, maybe. Shout out to Hectic Gamings for showing the footage. Yeah, apparently it's a real deal from Betty Cal Morgan here. It's pretty awesome story. Pretty awesome story. El Racer says, let's do math. What's 1 plus 1? 2 plus 2, 2 and 4. All right, I don't hear semi-trucks. You don't hear the semi-trucks. Yeah, there's vehicles. I'm not sure what kind of vehicles are out there right now. Let's see, El Racer says 60 plus 7 is 67. Betty Cal Morgan says you were in the Army. Yeah, I was in the Army, but I wasn't in, war. I was in the Army, though. I was in military intelligence, as a matter of fact. So basically, I had to deal with a lot of top secret information and stuff like that, yeah. I'm a little bit disappointed, though, because I could have done a lot more with all the stuff that I received from the military, and I was just too stupid to know what to do. Because here's the thing, Betty Cal Morgan, when I was 15, I left home. When I was 18, I went in the Army. So I basically went from being homeless to being in the Army. And I was stupid. Betty Cal Morgan says, oh, all right. So basically, our friendly rival. Our friendly rival? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I guess so, yeah. Eraser says, war. Okay, beat Indonesia. Okay, beat Indonesia. Yeah, I wasn't in war as far as that goes. Loren says, have you seen a tank during your time in the Army? I have never seen one that was, I've seen a tank, but I've never seen one that was like in motion. I never saw a tank that was in motion when I was in the Army. But I've been in the presence of a tank, yeah. Let's see, Betty Cal Morgan says, we have a friendly duel between CIA, SAC, and us. Yeah, I also created a football team for my organization that I was working for. And it was so funny because, yeah, our rival when we were playing was the military police. Let's see. Anyway, story where Nicholas got. Not sure about the Nicholas got. Let's see. November 13th, 2007. Nope. Just dueling. That's disrespectful. Let's see. Okay, now I'm really confused. Oh, those MP dudes. Yeah, military police dudes. Let's see. Angel Marcost Anilla says hi. Hey, Angel. Hey. How you doing? Where you from? Is this Angel Tish? I don't think it's Angel Tish. And let's see, but it might be. Loren says, what rifle do you like, bro? Personally, I'm not a big person on like collecting weapons and stuff like that. But as far as what I would like, what I used, which was the M16. But I'm not really a weaponry kind of guy. Yeah. But I used the M16 in the military. That's what I was used to and all that kind of stuff, Let's see. Well, Liz says, Krazan says hi. Let's see. Those guys, I hate those dudes. Yeah. I'm not a big fan of military police either. Let's see. It's Castanilla. Okay. Thank you for correcting me. I'm going to try to say it. Castanilla. Hopefully I said it correctly, Angel. Someone says that Castanilla. Maybe it's Castanilla. I don't know. It's so difficult when people can't talk through here. Matter of fact, if anybody's interested in being on live with me, I will set it up where we can be on live together. Maybe Castanilla, I'm not sure, wants to do that. And then I can actually hear what they have to say. Let's see. AVR, what's up, Mike? How's it going, AVR? Let's see. AVR, this is Tommy, I think. Looks like. Hey, Betty Cal Morgan says, Philippine dudes are amazing, especially the Rangers. Absolutely funny guys. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Loren says, have you tried a Putak bread? Yeah, isn't that the thin bread? I'm not sure if it is or not, so I might be wrong, Loren. Is that the really thin bread? And they have different flavors of it? Because if it is, yeah, I've had it twice. Let's see. El Racer says, do you cook? I love to cook, El Racer. I love to cook. I don't really cook recently. I haven't been cooking much. not too much recently, but in a normal situation where I have everything the way I want it, I cook like crazy. Let's see, Betty Cal Morgan says, but I like to have things set up the way I want them, though. And right now, I don't have that situation. Betty Cal Morgan says, we watched Navy SEALs versus the Philippines Rangers do hand in hand. Guess who won? I would say the Rangers, Philippines Rangers. Let's see. Angel says, okay, I'm here in the water. I subscribe you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Angel Mar Castanilla. Let's see. Betty Cal Morgan says, me personally, I hated MREs. Oh, yeah. What's his name brought that up? Lorenz. Lorenz brought up MREs. He asked if I liked them or something like that, and I actually didn't hate them. I didn't hate them, but I didn't have to eat them a lot either, because I didn't go to the field very much. Most of the time I was in a big city and office buildings working, that kind of stuff. Most of my time. I did go to Korea for 1 year, but even in Korea, I was in an office building in the city as well, working. And had to hang around a bunch of the political bull crap too. Let's see. Purple says, hey man, what foods have you tried in the Philippines? I've tried a lot of foods, Purple. Kikiam is wonderful. Right here, we got this. We just got this ready. This is not Manila, mango cake and banana cake. It's used with graham crackers and condensed milk. That's really, really delicious. And tinola, which I was cooking in one of my videos. That's really delicious. I do have a recipe, by the way, for black peppered chicken. It's not really it's more of a Chinese dish, but I highly recommend trying that dish. There's a recipe where it shows you all the ingredients to cook and everything. Trying to find some water. Yeah, because it's pretty hot over here. Betty was saying something about just disgusting. Are you talking about the kikiam? What are you talking about? Let's see. Angel says, this is my dad's name. But other stuff, I've had a lot of stuff here. I've had, let me think, what else? Menudo, adobo, liver adobo, chicken adobo, some shrimp dishes. I don't really know the name of them. Pandesal, all sorts of street foods, chicken fingers, intestines, blood, all sorts of different things, bro. Some of the stuff I've got the videos out. Some of the stuff I got to put out some videos. Balut, I've had balut. Anyway, yeah. But the jelly one, oof. Thank goodness you didn't eat it. Angel says, oh, you're talking about halo? I've had halo too. Let's see, Betty Cal Morgan says, Angel, please don't say your name here since it is very bad to say in the internet. Angel? Okay. Loren says, how is the Korean chicks compared to the Filipino chicks, bro? To me, Philippine chicks are a lot more fun. Philippine chicks are a lot more beautiful. Philippine chicks are a lot more chill, a lot more enjoyable. Not as stressy, stressed out kind of people. More relaxed, more laid back. simple. Once again, fun. So, yeah, I'm going with Philippine chicks all the way. Yep, all the way, Philippine chicks. Let's see. Leon says, Yeed. Angel says, sorry. Betty says, no need to say sorry, but just don't say anything else. All right. Okay, I missed what you guys are talking about. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I missed whatever it was. I'm not sure what it was. Let's see. Purple says you should probably try adobo. Yeah, I've had adobo. I like liver adobo. Infamous Flex says, what up, what up? Leon says, what up? How y'all doing? Infamous Flex says, what are you talking about? Okay, I'm gonna go outside, guys. Let's see. Give me 1 second to walk over here. All right. Let's see. Hey, Infamous Flex. Hey, Kingen. What's up? How you doing? Where are you guys from? Let's see. What are we talking about? We've been talking about like military stuff. We've been talking about girls. We've been talking about all sorts of stuff. Food, Philippines. Been talking about Korea. Been talking about like war. We've been talking about all sorts of stuff. Let's see. Have you tried synagogue? Yeah. Yeah, I've had synagogue too. I prefer the tinola, by the way, purple. But yeah, I've had that too. I like synagogue. Leon says, "What is your favorite food?" My favorite food would be watermelon. Yeah, that's my favorite. After watermelon, probably crab legs. I love crab legs and shrimp too. I'm going to be boiling some shrimp tomorrow, so I will do some cooking tomorrow. It's going to be like steamed shrimp, and I'm going to add some spices to it. Yeah. Infamous Flex says, you ever tetlone pig? You ever tetlone pig? You ever something pig? Eat pig? Yeah. Baboy. Yeah, I've eaten some baboy. Has anybody ever been to romantic baboy in here? Anybody ever been to romantic baboy? Let's see. Did you try to eat balut? Yeah, I've had balut. I've ate balut too. Callie says Filipinos respect men way more. Yeah, yeah, Callie 7 Billy, you are exactly correct. Yeah, they're very respectful. I remember this one girl, this Korean girl I was hanging out with one night. Man, that girl was so freaking drunk. When we left the club, we were supposed to go to her place, and she was like walking through the darkness trying to figure out where she lived. And she was like trying to open doors to different houses, but she couldn't speak English. That's another thing. Philippine girls could speak English. She couldn't speak English, so whenever I was trying to help her and talk to her, she would just say, and she was so drunk, and I was like, I don't know where the heck this girl's going. But anyway, we never did find her place, and I don't even remember what happened. It was like freaking 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't know. I think I finally gave up on her and just let her keep walking all over the place. She was walking everywhere and going to all these doors, like waking people up and everything. She was freaking loco, crazy. She was crazy. Let's see. Infamous Flex says, with a ceiling like that, ain't travel much. With a ceiling like that, he ain't travel much. Oh, that's not my ceiling, bro, but yeah, that ceiling right there. Infamous flex. Yeah, I've traveled plenty, but you don't have to be super rich to travel. You have to be super rich to be extravagant, as far as that goes. But you don't have to be super rich to travel. You could do it this way. You could either use your money for experience in life, or you could use your money for materials. I don't use my money for materials. I'd rather have life. I love living, bro. I love doing things. I love getting experiences in my life because you only die once. And when you die, you're not going to take those materials with you, bro. But you keep flexing. Sorry to say, Yud. What is wrong with the name? Let's see. Next new kid in the Delta is Ace. Great guy from the USA. First, let's see. Hi, am from Kenya. Hey, Leone. Nice to meet you, bro. Billy Cal Morgan says Ace flies F-22 Raptor, if I'm correct. Either way, he does great Victor thrusting. This sounds like a movie. Okay, Leone says, wow. You ever try Long Pig? No, I have not. I hate that noise, bro. Lorenz says, I have seen a guy getting beat up by two guys he had no chance against on the three of us. Haha, just kidding. What time is it now in the Philippines? It's 10 o'clock, 10:11 right now. Let's see, Bit of Cal says 10:08. Right now it's 10:11. And I heard you speak English in Tagalog. They are educated. A Filipina on live stream told me she's in Cebu City. I heard if you speak English in Tagalog, they are educated. Yeah, I mean, basically, in school here, the Filipinas, Philippine people, the whole time they learn English and they learn Tagalog. So that whole 13 years of education, they're learning both languages. And, some of them, I think, know the English better than the Tagalog. Loren says, yep, Venezuela's F up. Let's see, Infamous Flex says, are you going to take the memories with you? I never said I was going to take memories with me. I never said that, bro. Going back to your material items that you love so much, that is your choice. If you want to have material items and flex these and call yourself Infamous Flex, that's awesome, bro. Do that. But don't tell me that I suck and you don't. I'm not saying you suck yet, but if you push me long enough, I will say it. Let's see, Betty Cal Morgan says, oh, dude, I like teasing Ace so bad that our supervisor quit. Let's see, I am in the Philippines right now. I'm still not understanding why this is. Let's see, one of our subjects here is English. That is correct. Let's see, have you ever been in Kenya? No, I have not been to Kenya. Let's see, so what's the difference? What's the difference? What's the difference? What are you doing? What the freak is this guy talking about? You don't know the difference? You don't know the difference between experiences and materials? You don't know the freaking difference? Bro, go back to school. Angel says, I speak English and Tagalog and Cebuano. Cebuano is Visaya, some Tagalog. That's awesome, man. Matt's Ryder said, what's up, Mikey? Hey, how's it going? I never said that. You never said that. You never said what? Betty Cal says, for context, they shot something. Okay, I'm going to skip that. Loren says, 1,000 women to one man, 1,000 men to one woman. Bro, 1,000 of women to one man. I know I'm asking you. All right, bro. Once again, this is not my place where I'm at, okay? Now you're asking me what? Go ahead. Let me hear you. What are you asking me, bro? Because right now, we are on you. We are on you right now. So there's nobody talking but you. So what are you asking me? Hey, good luck out there, man. I'm gonna sleep night. All right, you take care, guys. Angel. But anyway, I'm listening, Flex. Flex. All right, Angel. Yeah. See you tomorrow. As long as I'm on here, which I usually am. I usually pop on every day, but some days I do other things because I make a lot of videos too and post those. Let's see. Hope you don't take a long walk off the shore. Donnie Bobani, you suck my auntie, okay? Anyway, Flex disappeared on me, bro. Oh, there he is. Okay. I'm asking you material things and memories. If you do it all, ain't it the same? Asking you material things and memories. If you do it all, ain't it the same? If you do it all. If you do it all. I guess you're saying, is this a white guy in a cowboy hat in the picture? But anyway, I guess what you're saying, and I'm not going to call you Flex anymore. That's just too much. Too much. That's just too ridiculous. Okay. Okay, cowboy. We'll call you cowboy. I can't really see what you look like there, but we'll say cowboy. All right, cowboy. I guess what you're saying is that you are able to do it all, right? Get materials and experiences and all that kind of stuff, right? And is it all the same kind of thing? Sure, why not, bro? Yeah, that's great. That's what you want. You know what I think now? I think it would be a better experience that you take all these fancy materials that you spend so much money on and take that money and actually give it to other people that need it. Okay? People out here that are out on the streets and can barely eat. How about give them something instead of wanting all these fancy materials and crap, you know? And that will give you some better experiences. And I'm just answering your question, bro. That's all I'm doing. I'm not really upset with you or anything. I'm just answering your question. But I know it sounds like it because I do get tired of people that think they're better than other people. I'm going to be honest with you. Dooney Donnie, whatever it says, this has to be in the Philippines. Yeah, I hope it is because that's where I want to be, bro. Let's see. Betty Cow says, I got a friend in the E4, by the way, but the big mafia I hate. And he always eats donuts. I hate when he steals my food and just walks away saying anything. What toppings of pizza do you like? I guess you're stumped. No, I actually think about things, bro. Whenever I pause to say something, I don't just talk stupid crap. I think first, and then I give you a freaking answer. I know you're probably not used to that. You're just used to just blabbing off from a freaking mouth, right? El Racer, my hat's silly, I know. My whole freaking, you know, Anyway, bang, 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 bang. Betty says, dude, I use my money to just abuse my experiences. There you go. I mean, if that's what you want to do, that's fine. But don't come in here like this person just acting like a jerk. Let's see. So you're saying I don't give? I don't know what you do, bro. I don't know, and I don't really care. I really don't care. You're the one that came in attacking me, trying to talk smack. See? So I'm just giving you answers that you don't like. I'm sorry, bro. If it bugs you. Betty Cow says, I buy guns, equipment, gear, and so much more. Nice, you got. You know what? You're being a really idiot right now. Oh, really? Is that right? Let's see. Cal 7 Billy says, it's nice to give people with super chats, especially if you're Filipina. Bang it on. Max. Max laughing. You know, some jerk comes into my live talking some junk, and who you think's going to have the last laugh here? You know, it's my live. I control the crowd, right? So, so as you can see right now, what's going to happen? Just watch what happens now. Okay, Betty Cal Morgan says, put me into a moderator, Mikey. I'll try to stop him. Oh, it's all good. Everything is good. I've controlled it all right now, bro. You'll see what I'm talking about. What's going to pop up on the screen from old Flexible Bob? Mr. Cowboy Hat. Let's see, Loren says, like I said, all material things, we leave it behind when we die. Boy! Exactly, bro. You don't take any of that crap with you. I mean, what would you rather have? Stories that you can tell your grandkids, stories that you can remember, you know, great experiences, wonderful things you've done, places you go to, or would you rather call yourself the Flex? What was the freaking stupid name he had? Some kind of flex, like he's flexing his muscles, and drive around in some $300,000 car and act all big and bad and crap. You know, dude, nobody cares. You're the only one that cares, Flexi. Betty, I'm a little bit over 50. I'm kind of that guy. Betty Kyle Morgan is kind of that guy. There's nothing wrong with doing whatever you want to with your money. You know, if you want to go out and you want to buy fancy stuff, there's nothing wrong with that. But the problem with this dude is he came into my live and was talking bad about where I'm at. You know, like it was a trashy place or whatever. You know, that's the problem. The disrespect. So if he wants to disrespect me, you know, that's what he gets. And as you can see, he is still talking, I'm sure. But see, Flexi, nobody sees you talking because I have hidden your chat. You've probably been talking for the last 10 minutes, but nobody sees you, bro. So, last laugh, son. Let's see. Jay Farber says, how many massages a week you getting over there? Jay Farber, you know, on massages, you know, I've got a girlfriend who would give me a massage probably 5 times a day if I want it. But I don't really, you know, I don't really do that. But as far as like going to a professional massage place, dude, I would love to go there probably 5 times a day. But would it be better? Let's go back to the flex case, right? Would it be better for me to take, what would that be? Probably maybe 1,000, 2,000 pesos for me to go get those massages and spend that money on that, or take that money and give it to some people out here on the street that don't have a place to live, that are freaking family with a couple little kids. I'd rather just take that money and give it to them than for me to get a bunch of freaking massages. So there's your answer. I get as many as I want from my girlfriend who actually freaking cares. Loren says, I love to experience to eat pick. Oh, bro, you're crazy, dude. Lorenz. You know, when you say that pet thing, sometimes I think about the pog. And then I have to, my brain says, oh man, is he talking about pog or is he talking about pick? Betty Cal Morgan says, Lorenz, please stop saying sensitive words here. Now, yeah, we do need to respect each other in here, okay, guys? And I'll be the judge of what needs to happen. You know, just let me know. What's going on, LOL? Let's see. How you doing, Miss Mary? Is this Mary? I think it's Mary. Mary. Mustafa says, how do you make holy water? You boil the... You boil the heck out of it. Okay, let's get back over here and see what's going on. Mary, why you bugging? Loren says, what rank do you have when you left the Army, bro? Me? You know, I left at an E4. E4, they wanted me to stay in. They wanted me to go higher. I would have had to do some studying and everything to do that. I would have had to take some different tests and everything. Instead of doing the military stuff that I would have had to do to go to E5, I decided to take my time and spend on college instead of that, because I knew I was going to get out. So I did 5 years in the military. I was already planning on getting out, so I decided not to try to go to E5 position. And so I stayed at E4 position and that's when I left, I got out. Let's see, it says Betty Cal Morgan, which was a specialist 4. Betty Cal Morgan says, I have a short about Afghanistan, but it's kind of short, and it's literally the first line on the Operation Sandbox. Go in a Pave Hawk and go to Afghanistan, man. Base. Oh, okay. I'll check that out. Let's see. Filipina massages you. Cal 7 Billy Filipina massages me? If I want that, yeah. I mean, I don't think that's a bad thing. Let's see. Leon says, yes, I do, LOL. Have you tried Let's see, I'm back. Hey, Leon. Let's see. Jay Farber, have you tried barbecue dog? No, I have not. Let's see. Loren says, whoa, emergency. E4, my bro. Heck yeah. E4 dudes are crazy. Yeah, I mean, E4, you could either be a corporal or you could be a specialist in the military. I can tell you this, if you're an officer, you don't get the kind of respect as an enlisted person like us, you know. I mean, you get respect, but, you know, like, you know, that kind of respect. But as far as like who does the work and gets their hands dirty, that kind of thing, is the enlisted people. It's not the officer people. And it would be funny if I got this guy, this cowboy dude, if he's still talking because he doesn't realize that nobody can see any of the things he says. That's very possible. Betty says, also Filipino Ranger while I was on duty at Philippines was absolutely great. Singing. Let's see, Butter Bar, LOL. Butter Bar, that'd be like freaking, I think you're talking about a captain or a lieutenant. Anyway, what time is it? It's about 10:30. We'll stay on a little bit longer. Holy hop there, you finished your water. I know, it's gone, bro. It is totally gone. Just after my job, LOL. This is Mary, right? Is this Mary on the... Hold on, I might be wrong. I think it's Mary. Inde? Callie7 Billy says, I was researching about America using Agent Orange on the Vietnam's food farms. U.S. soldiers affected by it. Yeah, I believe that, yeah. Betty Cal Morgan says, I think the PH Ranger was singing, That's Life. Yep, they were. You forgot me already. Am I right? Inde? I mean, if it's Mary, you got like what? Three different accounts, I think. It is Mary, right? I can't see the picture. Let me see if I can maybe touch it and see. No, I can't see it. I think it's Mary. That's why I'm asking to make sure. I might be wrong. Max Ryder says, why are you using Cal Morgan's picture? Why are you using Cal Morgan's picture? Cal Morgan's picture? Who's using Cal Morgan's picture? I don't know. I'm confused. It's classic. No. Oh, Betty Cal Morgan. Oh, okay. Are you a fan of him? Oh, okay. I won't say anything else, Max. Yeah, usually those guys don't talk much. BKM. Seriously? He talking about the Scout Rangers of our special force of... Dude, I could drink another freaking water, I'll tell you that. You know, when you say That's Life, I'm thinking that's the freaking Joker song, right? Frank Sinatra, That's Life? Or that might be a different song because Frank Sinatra, that's got to be freaking old. Okay. I'm going to be cutting out of here, guys. I'm talking about the Filipino guy singing it. Okay. Yeah, okay, I got you. Yeah, I'm not sure. All right, I'm going to be cutting out. I appreciate everybody for coming in. Thank you for your support. And I'm going to do a countdown. 4, 3. I also came to Korea. Have we met? All right, great, brother. Yeah, I don't know if we've met or not. I can't really see the picture. Hang by a battleship. Bang by a battleship. All right. 3, 2, 1. Peace out, y'all. Have a wonderful day or night. I'm not sure where everybody's from, but wonderful day or night. Peace.